So my homegirl told me that my next video should be about how to handle rejection, because you know a lot about rejection. And I was like, yeah, but did she have to say it like that?
Taking all my soul just to be here, begging for one more day to fly, keeping all my love in your pocket, begging for one more day to try. They don't know what I've been through.
One of the hardest things is watching really talented people kind of lose it or just fall apart or stop doing their art because they can't figure out a way to accept all the rejection that comes with this industry. This is the truth. Rejection is a regular occurrence. And if you don't find a healthy way to deal with the rejection that comes with being in the entertainment industry, you will not survive, you will not flourish. So I just really want to share with you some tools that I've used and still use in order to stay peaceful and have a good mindset as you're going out here and auditioning for things or trying to book that next gig. So we're just gonna go over some of those things. I wanna say that when I started in this business, I went on my first audition when I was 8 years old. So you could just imagine that when I started, I did not deal with rejection well. I didn't know how. I was a kid and I cried, and I was devastated by the audition process as a kid and a teenager. It took me years to develop the tools that I use now. So it's not an easy thing to deal with. So I'm not going to try to make this video seem like, oh, this stuff should just roll off your back. It should be simple and easy for you and blah, blah, blah. This is hard work. You have to put in the work, and after a while, then it'll get easier to deal with. But you got to put in the work initially. So this isn't an easy thing. Just take it step by step, and I promise down the line, it will get better. So tip number one was acceptance. Accepting that rejection is part of the deal, to the point where even when you start booking stuff, you're still not going to book things as much as you audition for things. So that means that you could go on 100 auditions and only book one. That means you have to deal with the 99 times you were rejected and then capitalize on the one thing you booked, right? Being your best self. And in order to be your best self for the one you do book, you have to go into every audition free and clear. You can't be thinking about the other stuff you didn't get. It has to be pure focus on what you're doing. So you have to be able to let it go. Immediately after this audition, you need to go do something. You need to stay busy and have a plan to stay busy. Don't just try to think of something after the audition to get your mind off of it. Really plan ahead and think of something cool to do right after your audition. Or if you've got to go to work or you got to go do something, then go do it and focus on that, right? But always have something to do right after your audition so you don't drive yourself crazy about what you did, what you didn't do, and all of that jazz. The next tip to dealing with rejection is being prepared for the audition in the first place. I cannot tell you how many times people either over-prepare or don't prepare enough. So over-preparing means that you let's just use acting as an example. You go over the script and you know it, but you just keep running it over and over again. You already know it, but you just keep running it and running it. Even when you're in the audition room waiting to go in, you're still looking at the papers like you don't know it. And when you go in for the audition, don't be surprised when you go completely blank. because you over prepared, you put too much on it. And so that's when like the worst thing in the world happens, which is your mind goes blank and you can't remember any of your lines. So try to avoid this. Learn it, you know when you have it, and then put it away. Look over it maybe an hour before your audition just to make sure that you're clear on what you want to do. If it's a song, sing it one time full out before you leave the house, and then go and do it and don't think about it anymore until it's time to do it for real, right? Dancing, you know your 8 count. You know what it is. Maybe go over it one time before you go in for your audition, then leave it alone. Now, if you don't prepare enough, that's where a lot of the anxiety comes from when you're waiting to audition. So a lot of people, they just can't. They get so nervous and so full of anxiety that they can't perform to the best of their ability. And part of being prepared gives you confidence. When you know the song, when you know the script, when you know the dance, you walk in with a level of confidence that can't be taught or recreated. Like, you have to go in with confidence. Everybody on the other side of that desk that's judging you knows when you don't have the confidence. That's the kind of energy you want to bring. Like, I can do this. Let me show you. Real calm. Boom. So just be prepared, okay? This next tip is difficult for some people, but I'm going to say this is one of the most vital things that you have to do. Protect your energy. You got to stay away from negative people. You got to stay away from people who have negative ideas about you, about the industry, about what you're trying to do, whatever it is. The people that put you in a bad mood, the people that make you feel bad about yourself. You know, you got to stay away from negative people, especially before an audition and right after. So before and right after, try to avoid at all costs negative people, because that negative energy can easily be transferred to you, right? So you need to protect your energy, because that is what you're bringing into the room. So you're bringing your confidence into the room, but you're also bringing your energy, and it should be positive energy. So don't let anybody get in your head. So if I'm going in and I'm auditioning to sing for someone, if I have positive energy and my gift, my talent, and I put that forth, that's the best of me. And that's what you want to give in auditions. You want to give the very best of yourself. So protect your energy. This is the next tip, the final tip, I guess. And it's simple, but I think people forget about it a lot. Keep your why close to your heart and close to your mind. Your why. Why are you doing this? Because at the end of the day, for me, no matter how many people tell me no, my why always carries me through. I'm doing this because I love it. I do this because I love to sing, I love to play, I love to perform. This is my passion. I'm living my dream. Even when I'm in my room, just playing by myself, it makes me feel as good as I feel when I'm on stage in front of thousands of people, because I love this. That love is my why. Regardless of whether or not they want me for this project or that, I still love what I do, right? That will carry you through if you can remember it in those moments where you don't book something that you really wanted to do, or, whatever. And it's not really rejection. That's the word we keep using and that everybody uses in the industry, but it's not really rejection. It's just they have an idea of the kind of person that they want for a certain project, And even if you did an amazing job and you don't look like who they have in their head, you're not going to get it. There's nothing anybody can do, right? So what is for you is for you. Every gig I've ever booked, they were looking for somebody just like me, and they found me, right? And they will tell you that even after the fact. It's like, man, why'd y'all end up picking me for that? You were perfect. You walked in, did your thing. It's like, this is who we've been looking for. That is it. And you can't control it. All you can control is your effort, your hard work, your consistency, your discipline. Do you put in the work before you get there, before you get to a show, before you get to the set? You know, those are the things you can control. Everything else, up to the universe or the Lord, whatever it is that you believe in. But I believe that what God has for me is for me. And that's it. And nobody can take it away. Nobody can change it. So those are my tips, y'all. And think about, this is another thing. I want you to think about this. Just think about this. If I told you all of the things, all of the good things that have happened to me in this industry, you would say to me, wow, your life is amazing. Wow, this is unbelievable, right? Now, if I sat down and told you all of the bad things that happened to me in this industry, all of the rejection, all of the bad moments and scary moments that I've had, you would tell me, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself? Those are two really big differences, right? There's a lot of bad in this industry. I can't sugarcoat it. I won't. Lot of bad. That's why your reason for being in this industry has to be pure. It has to be from your heart, from your soul. It has to be positive and beautiful. Your reasons for doing this, because there's a lot of bad in this industry. And there's a whole lot of good. I have done things in my life that I never dreamed I would do. So I know that it's a tough business to be in, but if you keep yourself mentally healthy and physically healthy, you can survive, you can flourish, you can be all right, you can live your dreams, right? I'm an artist. That's how I pay my bills. And so that is success to me. That is unbelievable. But I still deal with rejection all of the time. But I believe and know that I will end up booking something. I will get something, and I always do, right? That's that positive mindset, positive vibes, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, I really, really hope that something I've said in this video can help you in your journey as an artist. And even if you're not an artist, even if you're aspiring to be something else, I think these tools still apply, because there'll always be people that will tell you no, that will turn you away. But if you keep going, you'll find the person that says, oh, you're perfect for this job. You know, you're perfect for this situation. Thank you for coming. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep that mindset, and just please don't give up on yourself in whatever you're doing. Everybody else can give up on you. Don't give up on you. All right, y'all. Be good to each other. Love y'all. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Or, I also, obviously, I do music. So I'll be posting my music and cover songs and all that jazz. And And whatever else advice I can give out on this channel, I'll be doing that as well. Stay safe out there. Stay hopeful. Love y'all.
I had to stop. This duck was just chilling. I mean, beautiful. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta keep running. Breonna Taylor, day 306. Your girl Melody Angel is running every day, y'all. Keep going.